welcome back to the plot. My name is Prudent, as you may know, and this video is all about the essentials that you need at an allotment. Now, share this video if you care, like and subscribe. Right, so first of all, I have a trimmer. This has been amazing. Ideally, I would have liked to have had a lawnmower, but cheap and cheerful. Well, not cheap, but more economical. I use it to keep the weeds down, cut all the stinging nettles and all the things that I didn't plant. Look at the slug! And these are what have been eating all my broccoli, lettuce. Courgettes and everything else. Anyway, the second thing is my fork. Now, this has been amazing for digging the beds, and I could not have done without it. Then we have a rake. I've been using this to sweep all the bushes up that I've cut down. Next we have a shovel, a spade, shovel. People call it different things, I think. Anyway, I call it a spade. I've been using this to scoop my manure up. Next we have, so this is a hoe, but it's not a standard hoe, and I've been using it to help to dig weeds up and to tidy my my beds. We have another hoe, but a miniature version. I use it when I'm getting a bit lower to the ground. And we have this scraping tool. I don't quite know what it's called, but I've been using it to scrape all the weeds up around the plants and to keep my beds tidy. We've got another miniature shovel, and I've been using this to help to dig my holes for putting my seedlings into the ground. We've got the scissors. Ideally, or not ideally, but initially I wanted to use this to so basically my trimmer wasn't working, and I thought I'd use this to help to cut the weeds back, but I wouldn't recommend it for that job. I use it to chop the lettuce today, my first harvest of lettuce. I used it to chop the lettuce today, and it was very useful for that purpose. we've got this weed suppressant bedding. I wouldn't recommend it because all it does is gather snails, slugs, and they've been eating everything. So it's great for keeping the weeds suppressed, but it does attract a lot of snails. Gloves, couldn't do without them. These ones are super thick, so therefore you don't get stung. They're like leather. I've got some alternative. I've got these ones. They're easier to work with, but then you get poked by all sorts of thorns through it. My watering can, of course, can't do without that. I need to keep those plants hydrated. And some netting. Now this I've been using to put over my berries bed to prevent birds and whatever other insects that can't quite get through this, prevent them from eating all the plants. And these pins, these have been amazing. I use these to pin this netting down, or I use it to pin this weed suppressor. Down. So very, very useful. And these canes, they've been amazing for my teepee that I built. The hope is that all the plants will grow up the teepee and then it will create some form of shading, but we're not quite there yet. But that's what these canes are for. And then last but not least, how could you do without a wheelbarrow? I've been using it to move manure back and forth, and then just whenever I weed, it means that I can just put it all in here and then just make one trip to that horrible pile over there. And that's all the equipment that I use here at the plot, and could not have done without them. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share it if you care, and subscribe so that you can know when there's another one to watch. Bye.